My name is Josh D'Amigo, singer-songwriter. My question is, I'm pretty formulaic when I write. It's usually verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. Is that of high importance to you guys? Is that just something that happens, or does it matter at all when you write, or what do you think about that?
It depends on whether or not you're trying to please an A&R director, really. When you're dealing with a label, they're going to want to stay conservative. I mean, for the most part, the genre that we were dealing with, which was, we had the unfortunate, circumstance of having a big pop hit, so it was really hard for us to steer it any other way. And but besides that, no. I mean, you just heard the amazing song that Steve. I mean, I didn't. Was there a chorus or a verse or a bridge? It seemed like the whole thing was a series of bridges. And it was magic. So.
Yeah, I think that I never cared about getting a song placed, and it just came through dumb luck, like ads at a Jeep ad or the song with Jules, just because we were hanging out. But I never want to force my music on anybody. It seems gross to me. It's not even, a moth's drawn to light. I want nothing with that. And if something happens through dumb luck, then good for me. But if not, I'm out here to play the songs, and if somebody hears them. So when it comes to verse, chorus, verse, I grew up on pop radio, like the Archies, and the 1910 Fruit Gum Company, like yummy, 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 I got love in my tummy. I love that hooky stuff, and I also love show tunes. I love it all. I think if you want to have I love, if you're writing a verse and you decide you want to speak in the verse, speak in it. There's no rules. Let your freak flag fly. Do whatever you want. Rewrite the rules. Have a verse where you just scream in it, and do it because it's something that comes from your heart and it's honest. And then somebody else, you're going to find your own audience, because if you try to please everybody, you're not going to get your own audience. But if you do exactly go to your own beat, your audience is going to find you if you have something to offer. And like Happy Ron, the guy who came up and asked a question, Happy Ron rocks, and his audience will find him. I remember I saw him playing. The audience will find Happy Ron because he's not afraid to get up there and just let it go with who he is. And I know exactly what Quino's talking about as well, with having somebody like Diane or somebody try to tell you what to do. I was on a major label, and not only do I have ADD, but I have ODD, which is oppositional defiance disorder. I have always had, and if somebody tells me I have to do something, I'm going the opposite way. To my own detriment, I'll do it. Even if it's a good idea, no, that guy told me to do it, I'm not going to do it. So my road manager who's here, Chris, who's in the yellow shirt over there, he's my tour manager. We're on the road. We were just in Australia 2 months, up through Canada, the Ottawa Blues Fest. He just tells me the opposite thing if he wants me to do something, which I'm starting to find out. So it's like psychological head games. Is he saying that or not? Is he saying it because he wants me to do it or he doesn't want me to do it? So I have to think 2 steps ahead of him, like a chess match. But I say just keep writing songs. And if you like verse, chorus, bridge, hey man, it's worked. Look what Jack did. I mean, that's like an amazing song. Peaceful, easy feeling. Come on.
That has maybe four chords.
Yeah, I mean, who hasn't covered that at some time in their lives? That's just awesome.
But Already Gone has 3 chords, and they repeat in exactly the same order throughout the entire song.
Let me tell you something as well. The song Already Gone, you see, I'm already gone. When the Eagles sang it, I was like, oh, I'm not that into it. And then I went to the Casbah one night, the old Casbah, the very first one. And I remember he was there and he sang it, and I went, whoa, I get it. Because when he goes, woo-hoo-hoo, woo-hoo-hoo, he's doing it like he wrote it. And I went, he owns it because he came up with that. And I loved it when he did it. Same with Slow Dance and Swaying to the Music. I heard Slow Dance and Swaying to the Music a million times on the radio. Was not that into it. When I heard him do it, man, it was the sexiest song I ever heard. Hearing this guy get up there and sing it, seriously, hearing the voice of the writer, to me, is a beautiful thing. I just want emotion and something real.
I hooked up with a couple guys from Cuba, and they were explaining that, our songs only use 2 chords. And it turns out in Cuba they have an educational system. If you want to do music, they put you through this music school, and by the time you get out, you're playing classical. They know everything about every kind of music. So they're really, and then they play the Cuban music, but they go, no, you just use 2 chords because really it's all about the rhythm. So the song will be 20 minutes long and it only needs 2 chords to keep going back. And then then they'll change the rhythm up and still have those 2 chords. So you don't need a lot of chords. It just all depends what